Well, g'day. Welcome to ISH24, and Ali and Larry, between us we have 62 years of experience in respiratory protection breathing apparatus. Today we would like to bring to you the testing, the pre-use test, the donning, use and doffing of a breathing apparatus. In a previous video, we did the inspection and assembly. If you haven't seen that, it may be worth your while to have a look. But right now, we'll start this video. Ali, I'll do the tests and we will then get you to don it.
Sounds good.
The first thing we're going to do is check that we have pressure in the cylinder with the cylinder valve. The set is fully assembled. We've already checked that in the previous video. In this MSA breathing apparatus, there is a red button on the demand valve, the positive pressure demand valve, which you depress to ensure the demand valve is now in park or standby position. We have our breathing apparatus gauge, and our first test is the high pressure leak test, which is conducted by slowly opening the cylinder valve, hearing the whistle temporarily operate, see that we have over 270 bar, which we do, we have 280. We then close the cylinder valve, check our watch and wait 1 minute and see if there's a leak greater than 10 bar, Ali. And over that time, the high pressure aspects of the whole breathing apparatus, which there isn't very much high pressure air between this valve, which is closed, and that gauge, which is open, and any leak greater than 10 bar would be significant, or would be still minor, potentially, unless it dropped off very quickly. Once we've waited the minute and we haven't got a drop of 10 bar, we then take our demand valve, block off the inlet or the outlet of the demand valve with the palm of our hand, activate the positive pressure of the demand valve by pushing the purge button. We hear it and can sense that it is now in positive pressure. We observe the mask and slowly bleed down in a controlled environment with the palm of our hand controlling, and what we're looking for is the activation pressure of the low pressure warning whistle. And there it is, it activated right on 60 bar and went all the way through at a very high amplitude of more than 90 decibels, almost till it was empty, because that's a major benefit in a breathing apparatus where the whistle is high pressure activated and high pressure operated. Now that we've done that, we put the demand valve back into the standby or park position by pressing the red button on this AirGo breathing apparatus. Okay, Ali, we've now finished the high pressure leak test and the whistle activation test. It's time for you to don the set.
Rightio.
You'll notice that Ali put the shoulder straps on first. She then slightly leaned forward and pulled the shoulder straps, and then secured the waist strap, pulled forward on the pull forward straps to tighten the waist, and then stood up, and the majority of the weight is then carried on the hips as it's designed to be, to give her back the use of her shoulders, which is critical in dangerous operations and self-protection. that we have complete use of our shoulders. When Ali gets to that point, she takes the demand valve and attaches it to the mask. Then she puts the neck strap around her neck and reaches behind her and opens the cylinder valve. She does that slowly. Having heard the whistle temporarily sound, she then checks the pressure to see that it's higher than 270 bar, and then she dons the mask by putting her chin into the chin cup of the mask and pulling the neck strap over her head, the shoulder strap over her head, the head strap over her head. I'll get that right. To secure the mask, she pulls the chin straps first, the temple straps, and then the top straps. Then she takes a breath. As soon as she takes a breath, the demand valve automatically switches to positive pressure. For her to check the positive pressure function, she puts one finger under the side of the facial seal and lifts the mask off, and she'll feel a free flow and hear it come through the mask as the positive pressure function on the demand valve activates. And then to check the negative pressure seal, she holds in the red button on this MSA AirGo breathing apparatus and sucks the mask in, and it goes in against her face, and if it holds there, she lets it go and takes a breath, and she is now ready to operate. During the use of the breathing apparatus, she will regularly check the pressure in her mask and ensure that she has enough time to retreat to a safe breathing area before she runs out of air. When we get to the end of our operation and it is time to doff or take off the breathing apparatus, it is best practice to press the red button on the demand valve and the black button and remove the demand valve from the face mask. In doing so, you are giving yourself fresh air, and you're also switched the demand valve back to the park position, and she's now free to move around, breathing fresh air, remove her mask by pulling on the metal release buckles, the chin, and then the temple, and then the top. Remove her mask, reach behind her, close the cylinder valve, take the demand valve and press the purge button to breathe it down, bleed it down. Ali will release the waist belt by loosening the side straps, depressing the release buckle, pulling the buckle apart, loosening the shoulder straps, taking the right arm out, swinging it to a left and placing it in a safe location. She will then remove her mask. Thank you, Ali. Job well done. And from us here at ISH24, as always, we wish you safe SCBA operation, and we are here to help if ever you need assistance from us in the rental, training or sale, purchase of breathing apparatus.